Item Number SCP-5931 Containment Class Killer. Special Containment Procedures. News and law enforcement reports are to be monitored for information on SCP-5931. Should deaths caused by SCP-5931 be detected, witnesses are to be anesthetized and coronary reports are to be altered to hide the true cause of death under cover story sudden seizure. For the purpose of better containment of information on SCP-5931, MTF Epsilon 23, forget about it, has been dispatched to infiltrate news agencies, local law enforcement, the FBI, and criminal organizations. Investigations are currently ongoing for the cause of SCP-5931. Description: SCP-5931 refers to a phenomenon present in New York City. SCP-5931 causes the sudden manifestation of bullets in the brain of affected subjects, resulting in death by seizure. All bullets recovered from affected subjects have a skull engraved on them. No entry point for a bullet has been discovered. So far, SCP-5931 has solely affected members of organized crime. List of SCP-5931 occurrences. Name, occupation, date of SCP-5931 occurrence. Description of circumstances. Note: Charles Lucky Luciano, high-ranking member of the Masario Criminal Organization. March 1st, 1931. Affected by 5931 during a game of poker. X-ray test results altered. Coroners anesthetized. First documented case of SCP-5931, initially suspected to be the result of anomalous individuals in the Masario Criminal Organization, which is currently at war with the Masario Criminal Organization. Albert Anastasia, high-ranking member of the Masario Criminal Organization. March 2nd, 1931. Affected by 5931 while under questioning by police on a murder. Initially believed to be the result of the Masario Criminal Organization, investigations by agents embedded in the Masario Criminal Organization for unrelated reasons discovered rumors that Luciano had wanted to portray crime leader Joseph Masario and defect to the Masario Criminal Organization. Thus, another theory was posited that SCP-5931 was the result of anomalies within and hired by the Masario Criminal Organization. Carlo Gambino, organized crime figure, member of the Masario Criminal Organization. March 3rd, 1931. Affected by 5931 during interrogation of witnesses with the accompaniment of undercover MTF Epsilon 23 agent Nascosto. Due to the suspicions of murder by Agent Nascosto and from other crime figures and threats of death, Agent Nascosto was recalled from duty through cover story gangland disappearance. Joseph Bonanno, high-ranking member of the Masario Criminal Organization. November 14th, 1931. Found dead in an locked restroom. Subsequent autopsy determined cause by death to be 5931. First known case of SCP-5931 affecting an organized crime figure out of the Masario Criminal Organization. Robert De Fortune, small-time home burglar, known associate of the Masario Criminal Organization members. December 16th, 1931. Affected by 5931 while making a call on the public payphone. First known case of SCP-5931 affecting someone not a member of either the Masario or Masario criminal organizations. Despite his associations with the Masario criminal organization, Robert De Fortune presented no threat to either the Masario or the Masario criminal organization. Due to this, a theory was posited that SCP-5931 was the result of a third party. Frank Costello, organized crime figure, member of the Massaria criminal organization. December 17, 1931, found dead in his car. Autopsy revealed death to have been caused by 5931. No new leads discovered in investigations. Only Madden, organized crime figure, boss of the Madden gang. December 20th, 1931, affected by 5931 while on trial for murder. First known case of SCP-5931 affecting organized crime figures outside the Massaria and Manzano criminal organizations. New theory posited that SCP-5931 was caused by members of Irish organized criminal organizations. Investigations are ongoing. You're looking at an out-of-date version of the SCP. Click here to view the latest version of this SCP. May 15, 2000. Item number 5931. Clearance level 4. Containment class Safe. Disruption class Amida. Risk class Danger. Special containment procedures. SCP-5931 is to be kept in a high-priority item locker at storage site 5795. Access to the locker is restricted to personnel with level 4 clearance only. Testing of SCP-5931 is strictly forbidden. Description: SCP-5931 is a cult official police double-action revolver. A skull has been engraved on the left side of SCP-5931's grip panel. Cartridges of any caliber inserted into its chamber will be converted into black .22 long rifle bullets with a skull design identical to the one on SCP-5931's grip panel. SCP-5931 creates no noise when fired. Based on information from recovered document 5931-1B and 5931-1C, SCP-5931 is believed to possess retrocausal properties which, based on the circumstances of its recovery, is activated when fired at a grave. The bullet will disappear before hitting the grave. Temporally, is located into the brain of the grave's occupant 70 years before the date of the activation process, causing a seizure that usually results in the death of the affected subject. This results in a retrocausal rewriting of reality. Only the memories of people who have observed the use of SCP-5931 are unaffected. SCP-5931 can target an individual on a specific date by writing the date on the bullet before firing it. Due to these properties, SCP-5931 is believed to have been responsible for the previous anomaly under the SCP-5931 designation. Due to the risk of further retrocausal effects on the temporal stream, testing of SCP-5931 is strictly forbidden. Recovery log. SCP-5931 was discovered by coincidence in the possession of one Ernest Di Fortune by Agent Yamnuno during an investigation into unrelated rumors of mobster specters at the St. Michael's Cemetery, New York. Agent Lumino witnessed its anomalous properties when he saw Di Fortune fired it at the grave of Irish gangster Owen Madden. Ernest Di Fortune attempted to flee when Agent Lumino gave pursuit, but collapsed dead mid-chase. Investigations into Ernest Di Fortune's department revealed a receipt for SCP-5931. Document 5931-1A from the auction of the assets of Meals Alone and a stable report titled Invention 033081. Document 5931-B, consisting of a description of the anomalous properties of SCP-5931, leading to the discovery of its retrocausal properties. The Journal of Ernest Di Fortune, document 5931-1C, was also found. Below is a relevant entry from the journal, which has been digitized. December 18th, 2000. The mob still lives. The players have changed, the events slightly different, but still, it exists to haunt us. When I saved my father from his killer before he could kill him, I thought I had found a weapon to destroy the mob forever. The organization allowed his killer to walk free despite all the witnesses who saw him pull the trigger. But it seems killing the mob is not as simple as taking out certain people. I shot Lucky Luciano, the father of the mob, before he could implement his plans to gain power through betrayal. The mob still lived. I shot Carlo Gambino, the new father of the mob. The mob still lived. I shot Joseph Bonanno, who apparently without Carlo could finally implement his own plans to become the boss of bosses. The mob still lived. I shot Frank Costello, and just for good measure, his pet psycho Albert Anastasia. Surely, I thought, with the Prime Minister of the Underworld and the Mad Hatter dead, the mob would be deprived of visionaries to lead it to prominence. I was wrong. The mob still lived, this time in Irish hands. But that means something. Change is possible. With all the Italian mobsters I killed, the Irish mobs remained in power in New York. So as long as I take out the visionaries, they too might dribble away. It will be hard. My knowledge of the Irish mobsters is not deep. And searching through the journal, none of the entries I found had helped. And who knows if killing off the Irish mob was the end of it. New York also has a prominent Jewish-American gangsters. But, as the end of the Italian-American mob in New York proves, nothing in time is fixed. The mob is not some important spoke in the wheel of time, and I will do all that I can to remove it entirely from history. Even if I have to spend hours on research and driving. Even if I have to kill 100. One by one, I shall bring down their leaders, their visionaries, their Washingtons. The mob harmed my family once, in a time that no longer exists. I will make sure they harm no other. I'll be doing my research tomorrow on the new mob. The electricity here is out because of a sudden strong storm. The weather has been extreme lately. Though, if my own journal entries were any indication, this apparently is not considered unusual in this timeline. An autopsy on Ernest Di Fortune revealed a bullet lodged on his brain, with no discovered point of entry. The bullet bore a skull sign, matching those of SCP-5931's.